revamped the corruption cases in the NHF system.
Yes.
This is because the NHF itself, it's not effective the way it is.
Yes.
I remember at one point I had to use the NHF for somebody, and actually this NHF should be a walk-in and walk-out situation. Just like you could pay cash and you are being given the service and go away.
Yes.
But you find that even on a Saturday, they will tell you, we have released the patient in the system, but the patient cannot go home because we'll report back on Monday. So the digitalization of this issue should be made effective. So I believe like we need to end the corruption first in NHF before we do anything else. The cost of living right now is very high. For the past few months, already fuel you're paying at 30, has gone up by 30%. When it comes to the VAT, it has gone by 8% to 16%.
Yes.
So the cost of living is very high.
Yes.
So this issue of raising now the NHF, it's now becoming a burden to citizens of this country. So I believe like they need to revamp the NHF system, maintain the way it is, make it effective before now they add these additional charges.
Pretty much. All right, pass over the mic. And we're going to start a battle from this point. I want to read for you a headline here. We're going to look at the specific numbers. It's a good thing that you're an accountant, and I'm going to benefit from you this morning heavily in terms of understanding these figures, because the Kenyans were earning above 100,000, which essentially are going to make this percentage make sense to the government in terms of the more you earn, the more you pay, only 385,000. Good. If we're going to talk about carrying the NHIF scheme, then it would make sense that 385,000 Kenyans essentially aren't going to carry the entire NHIF scheme to make it have more money. Fine. Let me read for you a headline here by Health, from Health CS, that is Susan Nyakumincha, was intimated, now listen, intimated that the measures that were taken before suspending a number of health facilities that have been suspected to have been involved in an embezzlement scheme of NHIF funds. She's just intimated that she's going to get to the bottom of it and give us a solution going forward. So even as we stand here today, Joseph, we still do not know that should we start contributing this 2.75% where all this money is going to go. The same question I'm asking Jim Walker General and Vitalis. Wouldn't have you loved for the health docket through Nyakumincha and the president to come in and say, guys, the problem in this country when it comes to NHIF is not even how much you pay. It's exactly the delivery of the services that are essentially due from your monies. This is what we've done first. Now, should we ask you for more, which is essentially what they're doing?
Okay, for me, I would tell you the genesis of this NHIF bill.
Yes.
The genesis comes from November 2021, when the bill was passed. It was assented by the former President Uhuru on January 10, 2022. So we are not talking about President Ruto.
No, actually,
what is being implemented is what was assented by the former President January 10, 2022.
And if you do,
these are the cases.
And if you do remember, it was actually stopped.
No. It was stopped because it was favorable to those earning between 100,000 and above, because it was like this. The proposal back then and the clauses that are being amended now is we shall pay all of us in the same cut line of 2.75 of your gross pay. But before that, it was between 99,000 to zero earning 2.75%, but 100,000 and above used to get, they were to pay 1.7 of their gross, which is a favorable term and an insulting to those paying 2.75.
But to what now? To what end? To what end? If you're only targeting 385,000.
No. Currently, this is what will be. And it's better we inform the Kenyans of the truth. One, in the informal sector, our self-employed first. For the self-employed, the gross that they declare is their income. That's when they are charged 2.75 or a minimum of 300. That is correct.
Yes.
Two, those earning minimal salary as per government directives will pay downward from 500 to 275 shillings. But those earning million, you can imagine my MP earning over 800,000 plus allowances paying 1,700.
Yes.
But how to cut out the corruption cases is very simple.
Yes.
When our MP are being charged close to 22,000 or close to 17,000 or 20,000 of up from 1700, they would not even sleep when they hear that the money is being embezzled. Every